Hello and welcome, I'm your host KB and you're watching the Retrospective. Toxic Crusaders is a short-lived, eco-friendly animated TV series which first aired in 1991. Following the smash hit that was 1987's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of the show's producers, Fred Wolf, partnered his production company with Lloyd Kaufman's Troma Entertainment to create the Ninja Turtles' would-be successor, Toxic Crusaders. Strangely enough, the show's origin started with a low-budget R-rated horror flick called Toxic Avenger, which went on to become a cult classic. The TV series as well as the movie both share the same premise of a nerdy guy from a fictional town called Tromaville who gets mutated into a hideous creature with superhuman strength. But other than the premise, the show and the movie couldn't be more different. That's because The Toxic Avenger is a violent, cheesy horror comedy designed for adult fans of exploitation cinema, and Toxic Crusaders was a goofy, good-hearted, but self-aware show that was aimed for kids.
What's that, Toxie? Yes, that's right. The Toxic Crusaders work for the environment. That's right. They're good cartoons and they're environmental.
The hideous creature goes on to be our main protagonist, the lovable hero known as Toxie. With his signature mop, Moppy, and his sidekick Blobby, Toxie works alongside his group of other mutated Toxic Crusaders. With their catchphrase of "It's cleanup time," the group includes characters like No Zone, Headbanger, and my personal favourite as a kid, Junkyard, as they work to stop the villainous forces of Dr. Killermoth.
It's cleanup time! Oops, sorry.
Killermoth, an insectoid-like alien from the planet Smogula, is intent on polluting the Earth, as he struggles to survive in non-polluted environments without his signature gas mask. He's joined by the grotesque Psycho, Bonehead, and this series' foot soldiers in the Radiation Rangers, which look to be a parody of the Stormtroopers from Star Wars. The overall wackiness of the show's setting and the characters make for a pretty fun series, which really appealed to me as a kid. The stories typically revolved around the Toxic Crusaders stopping Dr. Killermoth and his gang from trying to carry out some nefarious plot to poison the planet. But my personal favourite episodes involved the origin stories for the Toxic Crusaders, as well as other side characters like Moa Man. As mentioned, the show is eco-friendly, but it's more in a general pollution is bad type of way. It's not as preachy or in-your-face as other environmentally conscious shows of the era.
Canines of Tromaville, can we talk? You know, it's not just humans who can stop polluting the environment. Us, dogs can do our part too. So next time you feel the urge, don't raise your leg, cross it.
Visually, the show's great, with nice animations and an almost psychedelic use of bright colours. The show's also very interesting, with plenty of great character designs. It also features one of my personal favourite theme songs from the 90s.
Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Crusaders. I had no friends, no girls that hugged me till I got radioactive ugly. Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Crusaders. I live in the dump cause the rib's real low. Got a little back by me and he loves me so. Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Crusaders.
The show has a solid cast, which featured prominent voice talent such as Roger Bumpus, who did an awesome job as both Toxie and Dr. Killermoth. It also included Greg Berger, Ed Gilbert, and Kath Soucie, among others. While there is plenty to love about the series, which I still do to this day, I feel that the show tried too hard to follow the footsteps of the Ninja Turtles, which in itself was a show that was groundbreakingly different upon its release. Unfortunately, at the time Toxic Crusaders was released, the formula wasn't exciting or new anymore, and the Toxic Crusaders just came off as trying a bit too hard to be the Ninja Turtles 2.0. The Toxic Crusaders even had its toy line released by Playmates, who came to prominence with its ultra-successful Ninja Turtles toy line.
Toxic Crusaders! Hideously deformed action figures and toxic waste, each sold separately from Playmates.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love the toy line, as you can probably tell, and they did plenty of great merchandising, but where the Ninja Turtles excelled in product licensing and things like video games, the Toxic Crusaders didn't do so well. I also feel that there was a timing issue, and while the Toxic Crusaders only came out 4 years after the Turtles had first aired, 4 years in the terms of a child's consciousness seems like forever. The Turtles did have a long and successful run, but I feel the property reached its peak popularity around 1990. So I don't see how kids were expected to latch onto something so similar the same way in 1991. With that being said, I did love the show when it first aired, so maybe I'm wrong. But the show did only last for 1 season, with 13 episodes being produced.
Fellas, it's time for us to dish out a little justice, Toxic Crusader style.
We're the Toxic Crusaders. We're the Toxic Crusaders. We're the Toxic Crusaders. Come on, raise your arms.
The whole series has been released on DVD, but it comes bundled in the complete Toxic Avenger collection, which in itself I definitely recommend picking up because the Toxic Avenger series is awesome.
The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town. Look out.
Thanks very much for watching this episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube and VidMe channels, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Retrospective.